All right, folks. 51-27, New Orleans Saints fall to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in absolute pathetic fashion. Dennis Allen, defensive genius, now moves to 26-50 as a head coach. Um, he's a loser. Like the guy. Did you guys see the defense that he fielded today? And I get there's some injuries, right? But that looked like a peak Rob Ryan era of Saints defense. I mean, the Buccaneers, I haven't even looked at the stats, but I'm pretty sure they had over 200 yards rushing easily, I'm sure. Baker Mayfield threw, what, three interceptions, I think? Three or four? I think three. Two of them bounced off his receiver's hands, or this game probably would have looked even uglier. A 50 bomb on our heads? Are you kidding me? Like, the disrespect that the New Orleans Saints front office and ownership continues to give to the Saints fans. They are slapping us in the face every single week, spitting in our faces every single week by continuing to trot this guy out there as your team's leader, as the organization's leader. When is enough enough? And I've been saying this year after year now. When is enough enough? What do we know about Dennis Allen? He's not a disciplinarian, right? We know that. We know he don't hold his guys accountable. We heard the locker room stories. Not a good leader of men. His locker room speeches could put an insomniac to sleep. He did have good defense to hang his hat on, but now he doesn't even have that. So what exactly does he bring to your franchise as the head coach if he can't even field a competent defense anymore? The Saints defense today against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was horrific. Horrific. They can't they commit penalties, they can't stop the run, they can't tackle, and they give up explosive plays. So again, I ask, why is this guy out there still? What more does Gail and Mickey need to see? And Mickey needs to go too. But we all know that's not happening. The guy's basically a second owner at this point. He's not going to get fired. But what more does Gail need to see to say enough is enough? Get this guy out of my organization. He is horrific. Guys, we are talking about a historically bad head football coach. That's not me saying this emotionally after a hard loss. This is me spitting facts. He is a historically bad football coach. The Saints today, the run defense was not even today, all year, but today, the run defense was absolutely atrocious. Atrocious. The defense in general was horrible outside of the interceptions, right? There at the end of the game, you're already down, what, 13 it is. You have the Buccaneers 3rd and 13, and you give up a screen pass for a first down. I knew that was going to be a screen. Everybody in the Superdome knew that was going to be a screen. Everybody at home knew that that was probably going to be a screen pass. 3rd and 13. The Bucs are only up 2 scores at that point. They're not going to risk throwing a pick downfield. Everybody knew that was coming, except for your genius defensive coordinator Dennis Allen. Like, again, like what more would it take to get this guy out of here? Right? And I don't expect the Saints to do anything midseason. I wish they would. I wish this right here would be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Enough. Get rid of this guy, promote Darren Rizzi, start Rattler the rest of the year, see if you got something there, and hire somebody next year and build off of that. But no, that's not going to happen. They're going to continue to slap the fans in the faces, spit in our faces, and trot this loser out there every single week to do nothing but lose. Again, if he can't, he's not a disciplinarian, he's not a good leader of men, he can't coach defense anymore. What does he bring besides losing? Um, and now the Saints have a short week against the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton coming back to New Orleans, and God, what a treat it would be if Sean Payton would do the Saints the favor of putting us out of our misery, the misery that is Dennis Allen. I will never root for the New Orleans Saints to lose in my life. But if that happens, if Sean Payton did us this one last favor, I would be grateful. And again, I'm not saying I want the Saints to lose. I don't. But if it were to happen, and there's a very high likely chance that it does happen, if the Saints lose to a rookie quarterback in the dome against their former coach, hopefully that would be what it would take to get Gail to wake up from her afternoon nap and get this guy out of here. And you would think on a day of all days like today, when The Saints, Dennis Allen, they know that we're starting a rookie quarterback. We know we got to play defense. We know we got to keep this team in this game to give our rookie quarterback a chance. You would think today that they would step up and play some good freaking defense. But no, today their worst performance all year, and they've had some stinkers. So this team is now 2-4, lost 4 in a row. Boop boop, 4 in a row, right? 0-4 in the last 4. It's just pathetic. I mean, there is no other word to describe what the Saints organization is right now other than pathetic. And, I haven't even begun to talk about the offense. I thought, given the circumstances, Spencer Rattler, I thought he played fine. He had 2 picks. One of them he underthrew Shaheed, but it was the right read. The other one was in garbage time when he just made a boneheaded mistake. But given the circumstances, given this is his very first career start in the National Football League, in the middle of the season when he has been taking third team reps or been playing third string all year, given the circumstances, him coming in and being to move the ball at times, make some plays with his feet, I think a lot of promise was shown there. I really do. I don't want to see Derek Carr ever on the New Orleans Saints football field ever again. I just don't. Like, if we're going to sit there and lose miserably, I'd rather lose with some excitement that Spencer Rattler gives you, at least a little bit of hope that Spencer Rattler gives you. I doubt it's going to happen. I think as soon as Carr gets back, that's Dennis Allen's buddy. He's going to give him the job right back. And so, and that's just more so reason to take this guy and kick him out of town. Right? He's not doing what's best for the team at this point if they don't just continue giving Spencer Rattler the ball. Um, I mean, there really is nothing else to say. Just absolutely inexcusable, pathetic performance from the New Orleans Saints. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers now moved to what, 4-2, something like that, right? I'm pretty sure. Falcons ahead of the Saints, Bucs ahead of the Saints. I mean, listen, we're neck and neck with the Panthers, right? Who knows? The way this thing plays out, the Panthers could end up being ahead of the Saints in the division by the end of the year. Um, it's time to move on. Move on. Promote Rizzy. Promote anybody else. Promote the mascot. Promote the water boy to head coach. I don't care anybody but this absolute loser of a head coach and Dennis Allen. Get him out of there, and just give us something to look forward to. Right? Just anything. Um, like I said, I seen a graphic pop up that Chris Godwin had 105 yards. I think it was after contact. This is not a wide receiver having a 100-yard game. No, this is a wide receiver having a 100-yard plus game after a Saints defender had made contact with him. Think about that, guys. Think about how pathetic that is. 100 yards after contact for a receiver, 105. They had rookie running backs running all over him. The other running back running. I mean, they could not stop anything. I'm pretty sure if you lined me up in the I formation for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a fullback in front of me, I could have at least got 3 yards on the Saints defense today. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. So just pathetic stuff all around. Hopefully they do what's right, but we all know they won't. Won't. Fire Dennis Allen.